Hello and welcome back to Mr. Hackathon Automates Everything. I'm Mr. Hackathon, hackathon expert, maker, and creator, and today I will be walking you through creating a Parabola workflow. So, in previous videos, we went over Zapier, and Parabola is similar to Zapier in that it connects applications or data or tables, but Zapier is focused on multiple inputs. So as you saw in some of the previous videos, Zapier is probably best with like linear, one input, maybe two inputs. Parabola allows you to use multiple inputs, mainly from tables or from APIs. It allows you to filter and adjust the data and export that to another table or as an API. This will make a little bit more sense as I go through. So as you can see, it's parabola.io. And without further ado, we will go through how to do this. So once you sign up, you should get a dashboard like this. And what we will be doing is starting from blank. So we're going to add a new flow. And as you can see, you have a visual dashboard. And what you actually have to do is drag and drop. Unlike Zapier or some of the other platforms, we're going to explore the integration. So we want to pull data from other apps. And as you can see, where it differs from Zapier is that most of these we're pulling from databases or we're pulling from tables. Mainly from database or tables or somewhere where data is being held, rather than like Twitter or something like that. But I'm sure you could probably figure out ways with the API to pull from a variety of different places. But we are going to pull from Airtable. So we drag and drop onto the canvas. We're going to click the settings button and authorize. I need to authorize my Airtable key. And so I'm just going to pause this really quickly. I'm going to pause this really quickly so I can authorize my Airtable key. So once you've authorized Airtable, you will get this kind of screen, and you need to get the base ID of the particular base in Airtable, and you need to get the table name. So we're going to get our base ID, and our base ID is this. We're going to go back, do our base ID, and the particular table name is videos. So if I just show you videos right here. So just to give you a little bit overview, this is supporting, if I show you the website, this is supporting this website. So Airtable is the backend for this website, and it shows videos on Black entrepreneurship. From right now, I just have news, history, motivation, and discussions. It does have resources. It has books to do with right now it has one book to do with Black entrepreneurship, but this is a very basic content site, and it's focused around Black entrepreneurship. And that's what this database is for. And I'm going to use this videos table. And we're going to show updated results. And it shouldn't take too long to update and show the results. So it's pulled all the same information. So good. That's good. That's what we want. And then actually what I'm going to do is add a little source, and I'm going to go back. I am going to filter and sort data. And I am going to filter rows. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to connect this with the arrow. And I want to keep the rows where the title contains name dash. So I do have some videos where the title contains Dame Dash. I think I have 2 or 3 videos where the name of the title contains Dame Dash. And I am going to show updated results. And it shows me 2 videos. And go back. So now I'm pulling from all my data from Airtable. I'm filtering the data I want to keep. And then what I could actually do is I want to get the send data and trigger actions. And you see I can send this to an API. I can generate a CSV file, and then I can send that as an email, send email, a CSV attachment. Maybe you're creating reports for your workplace and you're sending weekly reports, monthly reports, and you're automating that. But what I'm actually going to do is to send it to Google Sheets. So I already have a Google Sheet set up, and I've just named it Dame Dash, and it's just a regular blank Google Sheet. And I'm going to send the data from from Airtable. It's been filtered, and I'm going to send only the Dame Dash entries to Google Sheets. And so we go back. And I have to authorize the Google Sheets. And then I have to find my sheet, and it's called Dame Dash. I want to append to sheet. I'm going to show the updated results. And I'm going to select the sheet, and it's sheet 1. I'm going to show the updated results. And this is what will be updated in the Google Sheets. And as you can see, it's only the entries from my database, from my Airtable database, that say Dame Dash in the title. So I want to run the flow, but I think, just to double check, I'm just going to name this real quick, Dame Dash. I want to go back. I'm going to run the flow, and when I run the flow, it's actually going to do that in real time. So it's doing that now. And as you can see, it says succeeded. What I can actually do is add a rule. And the rule can be do this once per day, every day. So now it's completely automated. You think about if this is your Shopify store, if this is data for your startup, sending the data to investors automatically. There's so many different cases to do this for. And we run it. We're going to just look at Google Sheets. And as you can see, it has sent the Google Sheets. It sent the data to Google Sheets. And you can change the format of this data. You can do lots of manipulations in Parabola, but we went over the most basic of workflows. Please like, comment, and subscribe if this has offered you any value whatsoever. Feel free to ask any questions. I love answering the questions. I like discussing about workflows and technology and the potential of this. Like I said, there's so many different use cases to this. I think one that I find interesting that I might play around with is for startups sending data to their investors automatically. See, I'm not quite sure how they communicate right now in terms of the data and investor memos, but you could automate that combining real-time data from Stripe or your database or any metrics, wherever you keep your metrics, and automating that into some kind of email that's already pre-formatted with the information, and you're just sending it to investors on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, whatever. And if I'm not sure if that's out there already, there might even be a startup there. I definitely think there is a huge future in workflows that a lot of people are not really discussing, or it's not really in a lot of people's minds right now.